and let's make it less tough. What is the topic of the discussion today? You have to understand. The future belongs to managing telecom. I remember when Reliance Telecom was born, 9 years back, Bhupesh went to Delhi and giving the speech saying that roti, kapra, makan and mobile. Mobile means, let's call that telecom, okay? Let's read it as telecom. So where we stand today, today telecommunication market is not hit by recession. I'm sorry, I don't say this in office right here. Okay? It's not hit by recession. Why? Because like food, like clothing, we need telecommunication. It's part of our life now. It's unlike electricity, right? We can't visualize our life without our own house, right? Without our house to stay. We can't visualize a place to stay where there's no electricity. And those days are gone. Like people will talk about, there's a time when there's no electricity. And sure, the time has come, then people will talk about, there was a time when there was no mobile phone. Some of the people here, I mean, I'm of course one of them, I've seen a life when without mobile phone. Some of you were born, fortunately, when the mobile phone was born earlier than you. So those days were so difficult, right? And today, we can't even visualize that the life was so difficult those days. But India, we have an advantage that like any third world country, we have the advantage of jumping technology generation, right? Today, therefore, the technology used in telecom, which is no way anything less, or there is no time delay between technology being used in US and Europe and the technology being used here. Some of you will agree, right? So where do we now? Though we are a third world country, we have the advantage being exposed to the telecom technology, which is the world as a whole is also exposed to. You talk about NTT Docomo, biggest operator in Japan. Possibly the technology they are using, we have the technology in our pocket too, and your pocket, in your pocket, right? So that's an advantage we stand today. Two, ARPU is challenging, but you will be surprised to know if you take the telecom business as a whole, is growing. So it's good. ARPU is coming down. I think it is healthy. It's healthy for you and me. Today, me and my driver will both carry a mobile phone, right? Because ARPU is lower. Please accept it. That is the challenge. Instead of getting higher ARPU, and it's better, let's say that we have, a huge number of population, so let them use the mobile phone and use it. The advantage is somewhere else. The advantage is telecom. If you see the telecom ecosystem, is a technology provider. Incidentally, Amdocs is technology provider for us. Two, the operator like Reliance, like Bharti, and many others, right? And third, the users. They build a huge ecosystem, right? The telecom ecosystem. That ecosystem is growing. If you see what this ecosystem was 10 years back, and today it's very different. Number of technology providers in this country, much more than what it was 10 years before. Am I right? Amdocs was not there. Ericsson's and Nokia's of the world was not there. Today everybody is there in that domain. Two, the number of operators today we have, earlier days you can count the operators on your fingertips, right? Only few major operators like BSNL, Reliance, also I think Bharti or something, right? And so on. But today, almost every circle, every state, you will have more than 3-4 operators. And therefore, very funny business models are evolving. MVNOs and all that nonsense are going on, right? People are in the business without having your own infrastructure. I think very, very easy money kind of stuff, but that's okay. That's a business model they are having. And on the contrary, look where we stand today. Today, all the users, for us, telecom means picking up a receiver, say something, somebody will hear, that person will talk, and end of the day the bill will come. Very standard, vanilla business model we had. Today, most of us, I repeat, most of us sitting here, we use telecom much more than talking to each other. Am I right? Most of us we use SMS, which is not even a data application, much more than we use voice. Today, most of us we connect to our mobile phone. If it is a Reliance, it's easy to connect. Sorry, I'm selling. Okay, you connect your mobile phone with your laptop, and you can access internet, right? Sorry. What's happening? The ecosystem is growing, right? And therefore, more and more you will find the entire business domain is growing, and the entire future of this country is today we are so developed. I mean, I think last 40 years I've been listening. We are developing country. One day possibly we'll say that we are developed country. I don't think I'll be alive till then. However, I think at least as far as telecom is concerned, we are no less than any other developed country, so-called developed country. Am I right? I think we can take pride in saying so. Another great thing is happening. Sorry, I'll just take 2 more minutes. Very interesting convergence is happening. We talk about convergence, voice, data, and when you say data, if you are and you guys are technical guys, let's read as a IP, right? Right? IP protocol. So today, voice data is getting merged, and a huge amount of convergence happening in the technology side. You'll be surprised to know the bulb you connect there. If the bulb is 50 years old, if you connect there, still it will glow. But electricity generation process in the back end changed dramatically. Am I right? Exactly the same way, if you have those old backlight phone, right, in black color with a governor, you know, some of you must have seen, your grandfather had one, right? If you connect that telephone today in that landline, that damn thing is going to work. Sorry, going to work. So what will happen today is telecom backend has changed dramatically. If you see today, most of the technology behind is nothing but a server and a software. Am I right? It is, we call it convergence, not only voice, data, whatever. The convergence will happen telecom and IT very soon, which is almost there. Which is nothing but an IT today. Today, when you recruit, I mean, we had Amdocs also, if you're aware. When you recruit, we actually get confused whether to ask telecom technology questions to him or her, or should ask IP and applications and Oracle and database and these questions to him or her. Interesting? So you'll see a huge convergence is happening. So the advantages we have, I hate the word called low cost advantage, being an Indian, software operators. Exactly the same advantage we have being Indian telco operators or service providers or technology providers. Interesting? Okay, sorry for the monologue. Let's pass it. I mean, we'll get on. A lot of such things, I think we should really focus on that and see to it how the convergence is happening. I don't know who chose that slogan today, but it is absolutely appropriate. I mean, I really don't know who's owning that, but absolutely brilliant. It is nothing but telecom managing means IT managing. And Dhirubhai Ambani said, I mean, I was one of the luckiest guys sitting and listening